What's good, everybody? It's Lucky. I hope y'all been taking care of yourselves. Today, I'm gonna be talking about why discipline looks boring to undisciplined people. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, I'm gonna tell you about the subtopics we gonna address and a couple of the reasons why, discipline just looks boring to them. But reason number one, undisciplined people are focused on the repetition rather than the reward. Reason number two, undisciplined people are focused on instant gratification rather than delayed gratification. They want the results to happen like that. Reason number three, their identity is not aligned with their actions. So let's hop into it. Reason number one, they're more so focused on repetition rather than the reward. I want to tell a quote that my mentor, he beats onto me, he instills onto me. The worst made plan, vigorously worked, is better than the best made plan, never worked. I want y'all to really think and ponder on that. The worst made plan, vigorously worked, is better than the best made plan, never worked. That means you could plan and plan and plan all your fucking life. But to be blunt, excuse my French, you're never gonna fucking achieve your goals because you're a perfectionist. You're a perfectionist, you think you're gonna have the perfect blueprint, the perfect plan. You think everything is gonna be perfect. Newsflash, it's not. Compared to a nigga like me who just throws his head into the fire and just does, I'm willing to fail. I'm willing to actually gain the knowledge from losing. Because I understand that I'm not taking an L. I'm not taking a loss. I'm learning. I'm getting a lesson. So forget about the mentality. It's not gonna ever be perfect. The worst time is actually the best time, but it's never gonna be perfect. Stop thinking that you're gonna create some master dandy plan. You're gonna research. You're gonna have a blueprint that you're gonna be able to follow to execution. That shit is not realistic. As an entrepreneur, as a successful person, bro, you just have to be willing to adapt. And the way you adapt is by putting yourself out there, failing, learning from your failures, then you grow exponentially. Reason number two, undisciplined people are more so focused on instant gratification. They're more so focused on getting some fast results. So the thought of being disciplined is surreal because, damn, I've been consistent for 3 days. And I'm still not a millionaire. I'll be consistent for 46 hours, but I still don't have 20,000 followers. I still don't have $20,000 in my account. Man, fuck it, I give up, bro. That shit is a scam. See, a lot of people, let's not talk about a lot of people. Let's talk about undisciplined people. That's a really flawed mentality because nothing good in life is gonna ever come quick. Not even wisdom. That shit don't come quick. Wisdom is something that you consistently consume. I want to hit y'all with a gem off rip. We 3 minutes into this video. You have to consistently consume a winner's diet, especially if you want to be successful. Consuming a winner's diet, it's like working out. It's like going to the gym. You're not going to get a six-pack overnight. You're not going to get a six-pack in 2 weeks. Maybe not even a month, but in a couple of months, okay, you're gonna start seeing progress. You're gonna start noticing that you got a lot of energy, that you look more muscular, more vascular, that you're a lot more stronger. And that right there is gonna encourage you to continue to go. That right there is gonna encourage you to continue to push because it's like, okay, you've seen results and you understand that this is something that doesn't happen overnight. So you're just obsessed with the routine. You become obsessed with the process. But undisciplined people think that they're gonna get the results overnight. And that's just not true at all. That's a fallacy. And I'm talking to y'all from a place of experience. You know what I'm saying? That was my mentality originally. I had all these different goals for my business set up from my first year of school. And when I wasn't really achieving the big, hairy, audacious goals that I had set out for myself, I kind of felt discouraged. But then I realized there's a difference between my timing and God's timing. God's timing is like a judge. He has the final say. So when he puts that hammer down, boom, then it's going to happen. But your timing, you have no weight. You have no power. You know what I'm saying? You're not a decision maker. So you have to be comfortable with taking what life gives you and spinning off of that. Adaptability. Really take some time to do some research on that and be an embodiment of that. Because if you think it's going to happen when you want it to happen, you're going to be crushed. You will continuously be crushed in every aspect of your life with that detrimental plague that you have in your mentality. So no, it's not going to happen overnight. And I guess delayed gratification is just not seen as something that is cool. And that's okay. You know, continue to chase shit that is cool. Continue to do stuff because it feels good. Continue to do stuff because it is cool or it is the norm. You will continue to get the results that everybody else does. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to continue to do the shit that 1%ers do. The shit that's extremely uncomfortable. Last thing, another reason why discipline looks unsexy to undisciplined people. Their identity is not aligned with their actions. They say that they want to do this. They say that they want to achieve these big, hairy, audacious goals, but they never actually put in the work. This goes back into the first reason, the over-planning mentality. I can really go crazy, but nah. Y'all motherfuckers think that y'all gonna plan and just have the perfect formula. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to fail fast. You have to adapt. You have to bounce off of. You have to pivot, and you have to basically utilize the foundation that you created after failing fast and build on top of that. You have to continuously do that. The shit is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. So if you think that you're just going to be able to say and speak all these things into existence and you think that that shit is going to happen, I have nothing to say to you, bro. It's going to feel, you're going to be crushed when you realize that you didn't achieve shit. And you're going to be confused. And you're going to give up. Not knowing that the mistake that you made was not being a doer. You was a talker. So yeah, change up that mentality. That shit is extremely detrimental. Stop all that talking. You say you're going to do this, that, and the third. You keep praying. You keep manifesting. You keep visualizing. You keep fucking listening to affirmations. None of those things are going to get you where you need to go to. Discipline and grit will. So, as far as advice that I would give y'all, honestly, being successful is unsexy. Getting to success is unsexy. And the sooner you come to terms with that, the sooner you will be successful. The sooner you fall in love with the habits needed to become that successful individual, the sooner you will become successful. But if you continue to chase the result, you won't be successful. If you continue to chase the glamour, the money, the materialistic things, you won't be successful. Every day, I pray a prayer. I say, Father, Lord, please give me the strength to chase the wisdom needed to achieve my goals. And while doing that, I have my notebook in my hand. Every single one of my mentors, before they achieved whatever crazy, audacious goal, their first million, purchasing X amount of properties, purchasing X amount of vehicles, they had to essentially align themselves to that version of themselves. They didn't just speak open or empty shit out into existence. They actually aligned themselves with the words and the declarations that they were preaching, as well as with their habits. So once those two things become aligned, success is inevitable. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Because when you fall in love with doing this shit that the successful version of yourself does on a day-to-day basis, then you become that successful version of yourself. So that's all I got for y'all today. Hope y'all have a blessed one. I really want to see y'all at the top. I really want to see y'all at the top. It's too crowded at the bottom. So yeah, y'all continue to put in that work. Y'all continue to grind, hustle and bustle, and execute. Because we weren't put on this earth to be talkers. The extremely successful version of ourselves know how to talk, but that's not what got them to where they were at. So, never look down on anybody unless you're willing to help them up. It's Lucky, and I'm out.